So hey everyone, I'm back after a long time, and in this video I'm going to discuss about the so-called gut feeling. So what do I mean by when I say gut feeling? By gut feeling I refer to the feeling you have when you feel something is wrong but you don't know why you feel that way. For example, you might meet a person and you will just feel like that you shouldn't talk to that person or you shouldn't be there, but you can't really rationally explain that why you are feeling this way. So in this video I'm going to explain it to you. So first of all, I want to tell you that you don't have one brain inside of you. You have three brains as far as we know. One that is in your head, which has approximately 86 billion neurons, nearly 100 billion neurons. It is a rough estimate. The second brain is in your gut. Yes, in your gut. And it is a neuronal structure which has about 100 million to 600 million neurons from the research I read. And you also have a third brain which is in your heart. It has as I read that the brain in your heart, the neuronal structure in your heart, and these both are in a sense independent from your brain. So the neuronal structure in your heart has about 40,000 neurons, which is pretty less, but still it should be considered. So the nervous system inside your gut is known as the enteric nervous system, and it not only works on the digestive uh, functions of the human body, but it also communicates with the brain independently to regulate emotions. And I heard that I read from some research that some of our memories may be stored in our gut. I don't know if that's true, but it is something I read along the line when I was in researching. So this neuronal structure is connected by the structure in our brain is connected by oh sorry the neuronal structure in our gut is connected to our brain by something called the vagus nerve, and this intricate and extremely complex connection is what causes some of our feelings to feel like they are in our gut. So let's talk about intuition. Intuition is basically when, uh, when our brain gets exposed to a certain pattern over and over and over and over again, then it gets better at predicting that pattern. Uh, our brain gets so good at predicting patterns that it picks up subtle cues and already predicts what is going to happen before you are even consciously aware of it. For example, you might meet a person and you feel a little bad. You think that you shouldn't be with that person, or you are in a particular place and you feel like that you shouldn't be that particular place, that because it can be dangerous. So why you feeling it even though you cannot rationalize why you are feeling it? That is because your subconscious brain is picking up cues which has stored in its memory related to something else, and now since those visual cues are being perceived by your brain, it is creating uh, I think this is getting a little bit complex, so let's break it down into simpler terms for you. Let's imagine a simple scenario. You go to a place and you just feel like that you shouldn't be there, it can be potentially dangerous, and you should go out from there. Even though you don't know why you're feeling that way, you cannot rationalize it. Why is this happening? This is happening because your brain has stored certain events that it perceives to be dangerous. For example, desertness, too much silence for extended periods of time, people looking at you and the usual way your brain perceives other people's faces is not matching the faces of the people that you're seeing. So these micro cues are picked by your subconscious brain, and they get processed so quickly that you start have to have feelings that something is bad and you should go away from there, even though you cannot really consciously rationalize it in the moment. So, and another finding is that intuition is an incredibly, maybe unreasonably accurate decision making tool. In studies that try to investigate the accuracy of uh, judgments based on pure intuition, found that up to 90% accuracy in the decisions that were made. So basically, intuition cannot be ignored as something that is mere luck or something that shouldn't be considered, because intuition arises from our brain's ability to rapidly find and connect patterns inside it. So it shouldn't be just disregarded as unuseful. Instead, intuition can be sometimes as accurate as some experts in the field. But for intuition can be subject to some biases, and you really need to be expert in a field, and you need to know the complexities in your field, have some experience in it before you can start to trust your intuition in it. So a balance between relying on your intuition and relying on rational thought and empirical evidence is what you're really trying to looking for. So the main takeaway is that you should never ignore your gut feelings, because they are reflecting something deeper. Your brain is picking cues that it is trying to raise a red flag over you, and it is trying to convey to you something. So never ignore your gut feeling or any random feeling you have, because it can be your mind is trying to communicate something unthought of and something interesting to you. I hope you like the video. If you want to, you can subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you in the next one. And please, if you have any ideas, then comment them down below. Or if you have any suggestions for me that how can I improve my videos and content, then also comment them down below. See you in the next one.